Ba-da-ba-boop-boom, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Am I live?
No.
I think I am.
Oh,
Phoenix Simsport. Oh,
Are you
Darkness
live?
has set it up for me. Let's go. I don't know.
Live, Sky Sports.
Live on Facebook.
Yeah, hell no, hell no. And that's the
I don't
PSN.
know if I don't know if this thing is working. Can you?
Don't know.
You can't. Okay, just go.
I
Oh,
could
I am
chat to you
live.
if you
I
want.
am live.
How could you
It's
be?
just super delayed, but it's fine. It's right. I think maybe I will enable stream delay for some reason. That's
I think
weird.
everyone has it. Automatically have it.
Like 30 seconds.
Think we can go? I think it's been more than a minute.
Boom boom ba da ba da bum bum.
Ram pam pam, ram pam pam, dubby 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 ram pam pam, da ram pam pam, da ram pam pam, dubby 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 ram pam pam.
Bro, scroll up. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave you when the qualifying starts
Yeah. Right.
because I think Darkness will attack me.
No. I've already been I've been mentioned somewhere. All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have fun.
Thank you. Good luck. I don't have sound. That's interesting. Hmm. Very interesting. Oh, what a quality. Okay, now, okay. Moralfo. Okay, Squall Up and Test will have qualifying bans, so they will not be setting time, hopefully. And a very small grid today, 11 people. Garant, okay. And Tolly, something's happened to him. But Moralfo seems to be cruising to pole. No, okay, he's not. But Moralfo, pole position by 3/10, that's quite a margin. And quite a big field spread here. Uh, hmm. So Moralfo leading in qualifying from Hugh, then down to Wobby, and then Matt Pryor and Ghost Rider in P5. Those are some interesting times. I don't know. I don't remember what times I have done, but 14:7 I think is very good. I think. I'm gonna double check that in while we are waiting. Never mind. 14:7 is not very good. It's good for one shot in tier 2. It's good for that. Obviously it's good for that. It's pole, but you know. But considering how fast tier 2 is normally, I would say they should be faster, honestly. But yeah, I'm not the one driving, so. Is there gonna be as much confusion and yeah, just confusion going on for me as in Mexico? We'll see. Let's hear with Squall up what he's got to say before the race starts. Hello, Squall up.
Hello.
How do
Why are
you?
you back?
Because I'm interviewing you now.
Oh, well, oh, well. The race is starting in 17 seconds. Well, kind of bullshit. How I lost the position to Tesla, even though I was the first one to retire. So I started P10, but at least I'm ahead of Anatoly, the driver behind me, because
Yep.
he messed up his lap, and he tried to retire, so he would start in front of some people.
Yep.
And it's
Oh,
one light, two
okay.
lights, three lights, four lights, five lights. It's lights out of the way we go.
Okay, I will not disturb you anymore. Good
Oh,
luck.
what a shit start.
Okay, bye bye.
Horrid.
Okay, away with him now. And we see a McLaren going off there. That's Arrow. And Hugh taking the lead from Moralfo. Very good start from Hugh. Moralfo maybe not so much. As Moralfo is okay. Moralfo is on the medium, so I'll let it slide. As the drivers have maybe an off track there for you, but the drivers have gotten way more. What? No, no. Panos is not coming back. You've got me. That's all you've got. Squall up, going from P10 to P6 in one lap. Very good from him. And Moralfo seems to be keeping up with Hugh, even though he's on mediums. So maybe mediums aren't that slow compared to the softs. What do you mean new game audio? Boo, boo, ba. Okay, my microphone is working. Very nice. I had to fix my microphone, Soybean. Be quiet. Okay, now finally back to the race. Um, Moralfo has dropped another position. Let's look at the tires here. There we go. Moralfo down to P3. That's all I can see. That's all that's changed, I think. How the... No, you can't hear me. Stop yapping. Absolute yap fest. Why can't you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Stop, bro. You're yapping. Okay. McLaren going off there for some reason. Couldn't be me. Yeah, let's follow Matt and Moralfo. Maybe they'll fight. Never mind. We have a position change there. That that's a brave move around the outside as the Aston Martin loses the car a little bit, and Wobby is not. He's going for the switchback in the fast left. Impressive move from Wobby. Yeah, he's just. I think Wobby is probably gonna maybe cruise away a little bit from these guys. Wobby is quite a fast driver. Show penalties. There's one penalty, bro. Okay, that's impressive. 3 second time penalty on lap 5 in a sprint race. He is screwed. But it's not. No, yeah, actually he is screwed because he's starting further back now in the main race. That's too bad for Squallop. But it's gonna be wet in the main race, so let's be honest, there's gonna be a safety car. Even if there are only 11 drivers. There's not much fighting going on. Okay. Interesting. The stripper man himself is losing positions to Arrow. The Arrow, tier 1 streamer from last week. Probably a better streamer than me. Or definitely. Yeah, true. Squallop racing with a 3 second penalty after qualifying that. Honestly, Squallop has done a really good job going from P10 to P4 in 5 laps. Getting a 3 second penalty, maybe not a very good job. Yeah. Hopefully he won't get that in the main race. Although he probably will. Because he told me before the race that he... does Verse have a race ban? He's just loading up GTA. I think maybe Verse has a race ban. Let me check that. Yeah, Verse has a race ban. Okay. That's why we'll miss Verse. Okay, now not much going on except Moralfo and Matt. No, okay, never mind. I take it back. I think I'm blind. Yeah, let's follow the battle here in the in front a little bit. As the Squallop is going for a move on Matt Pryor into the left-hander. That's brave. Thankfully, no one crashed out yet. Is Matt Pryor going... Nope, he's not going for the move back. I think he should have done that. Gone for the move. What bad can happen, you know? The worst that can happen, you start with the back for the main race. And get no points. Nothing crucial. Matt Pryor going Probably waiting for that DRS for the main straight, considering Squallop does not have DRS. That's probably gonna be an easy... I don't even know what it's called. Easy cruise by Squallop. Reason there's no safety car yet is because Verse isn't there. No comment. What? Such a small grid for the final race on this game. That's sad, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna miss Smiths as well, that's true. He couldn't reserve for Mercedes anymore. Hmm. Maybe Matt Pryor. Okay, Squallop has got DRS again, so Matt is probably not gonna manage to get past here, I think. Probably. And Matt and Squallop here showing very impressive pace relative to... Oh, tire performance, let's go. It's interesting. I think maybe Squallop is running a little lower wings than Matt. That hopefully he'll change that for the main race, or else he will not be on the podium in the main race. Not even close. At the moment, he's looking to finish P6 after his penalty, which is still better than last, like this race, but not ideal. Although it probably doesn't matter for a wet start. Hopefully the main race is gonna be a little bit more exciting than this, because no one's willing to risk it. They're boring, really. And the medium tires of Moralfo is paying off, as he's now gonna have the fastest tire for 2 laps before the finish. But these guys probably won't crash. Let's go to Wobby. As he's chasing down that Mercedes of Aero. And maybe hoping to get P6 probably. He's gonna have to cook a little more than this to get that. Okay, now into the final 2 corners before he can open the DRS, and Aero cannot open the DRS. So as long as Wobby gets a good exit, as he does, he will at least have a go at Aero into the final corner. And then there's very little Aero can do if he that's Wobby into P6 permanently for the rest of this race as we go to the battle here. Squall up. Still it has a 3-second penalty, obviously. I have a feeling these four are gonna be pulling away from the rest in the main race. Except for Squallop, as he's starting P5 at the moment. Around the final corner, it's gonna be Moralfo, Hugh, Squallop, and Matt. And then a little further back, Ghost Rider ahead now of Squallop and Matt Pryor. Let's look at these penalties. Okay, we can't. Okay. Yeah, Ghost Rider jumped up 2 places ahead of Matt as well. So I didn't catch that they had that Matt had a penalty as well. Yeah, okay. Squallop got 6 seconds. Okay, interesting. That's lucky for Ghost Rider. Oh, nah, there are a lot of incidents. That's crazy. As we're now waiting. Okay, Darkness. Okay. I've been timed out for 600 seconds. Darkness! That's... Come on! Yeah. Stop yapping myths. If you were on a date night with your girlfriend, you will not be in Phoenix chat. Ah, myths, absolute yapping. For fuck's sake. For. Still, come on. Still timed out, okay. Do we want to check up on Squallop, see how he's doing? I think maybe we do. Hello, Squallop. Yeah, I saw. You're still starting P6 though, so it's fine. Oh, restart. Okay, very bad start from Hugh. Absolute horrible. Um, Squallop making a move on, making lots of moves as Hugh is spun round, and everyone is going off. What is this? And there's someone has front wing damage as well. That interesting. Moralfo now has a massive lead, I think, as there's a position change here. So no, never mind. This is a mess. I'm hoping I don't want to be biased, but I am biased. I'm hoping Squallop gets on the podium at least today. Hmm. Side by side into the chicane. That's risky. And Squallop pushing Test Wheel off the track. That's crazy. As Wobby McQueen is seen there in the middle of the chicane. And Test Wheel in front. Squallop going for the move. Actually leaving him space this time. That's an improvement. As it looks like Squallop has come out on top in this battle. And they will not have DRS. Because obviously it's wet. Yeah, Darkness, that looked like a tier 1 crash. And turn 1 crash, tier 1 as well. Same thing. And now Moralfo and Ghost Rider are very lucky that these guys are fighting so hard. Because they're just getting bigger and bigger gaps to the cars behind. This is gonna be interesting. Unless Squallop has some... Squallop and Test will have some massive pace. They are going to need a safety car. No doubt. As Arrow made a move on Dave. Let's see here. Okay, they're fighting. Dave sending it. No, doesn't have the courage to do that. Skill issue. And then the gaps are starting to become quite big. And Squallop has a 3-second time penalty already, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he told me before the race that he will get so many time penalties, which I can see. At this rate, he's gonna end up with 30 seconds. Which is, I think, a disqualification, I think. I don't know, I never get disqualified, honestly. Uh, in case you weren't watching Soybean, the gap was because, I don't know how it happened, but there was a massive turn 1 crash. And Moralfo and Ghost Rider were the only ones not affected. As Matt and Anatoly is going side by side. Matt sending it down the inside into the second to last corner. Will he... No, he is just tucking in behind the AlphaTauri. Maybe going for a move down this straight. 2/10 separate them. That's possible to go for a move. Side by side, will there be a crash? Surprisingly, no. There will not be a crash. Side by side now with Arrow and the AlphaTauri. He's got to be careful. Yeah, he might drop down a lot. I mean, obviously I know they are pushing, it just doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going like Sunday shopping speed. As maybe now Arrow will make a move on the Alpha Tauri. Down the inside, that's interesting. As they make a little bit of contact as well there. And Arrow going off track, that's unfortunate. Probably shouldn't have sent it around the outside. As now Dave as well can make a move on Arrow. And Hugh just really being stuck behind them. That's unfortunate for him. Starting the sprint very, very strong. Is there anything happening? There's something happening with Arrow, Dave, yeah. These guys so far behind. Yeah, the back markers really. That's interesting. No one's going for a move. This is it's a very quiet race to be wet. I imagine in Tier 1 there's gonna be a lot more chaos and just random things happening. At least in my race. My race is gonna go horribly. As Arrow sets the fastest time, has he maybe pit? I think he's pit for new tires. Yeah, he has pit. And Wobby going a second quicker. Yeah, no. Wait, why? What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, a second quicker. That's crazy. Let's go back to these guys. Very civilized. Yeah. As Hugh has actually passed Arrow, but he's gonna have to pass a lot more cars. Let's have a look at the championship standings. Let's see. Okay. So Hugh is leading by 24 points on Moralfo. So basically, Hugh needs to not finish. If Hugh gets even 1 point, he's gonna be champion because I believe he has more wins than Moralfo. I think. No, I'm not certain, but yeah, those are the only two that can win. And then there's Squallop in P3, and Verse in P4, and then Test Will in P5. At the moment, Test Will is gonna stay in P5. And Squallop, yeah, he's out of the championship. So he's gonna stay third as well. So penalties, okay. Those are the penalties. Myths. Hugh doesn't need P7. Yeah, Hugh is leading by 24 points. So he needs 2 points. even if Moralfo wins with the fastest lap. So he needs P9. Oh yeah, sprint race. True. I think. Okay, I probably can't say that on stream. Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, if Hugh doesn't manage to get P7 today, I will be very disappointed. Quali, I have no idea. Sprint, also no idea. But there's not much happening now except these guys fighting. As the AlphaTauri has actually pulled away a little bit, so now Hugh will maybe make a move on the Aston. But it's very hard to pass here in Imola. Squallop has been very fast today, and he has actually caught up by 1.5 seconds to the leaders because there was a massive turn 1 crash, which meant Moralpha and Ghost Rider were over 7 seconds ahead of Squallop. So Squallop is absolutely cooking. Oh. But I think this race is lost for Squallop at the moment, unless there's a safety car. Yeah. And now, finally, Hugh will go for a move on Moralfo. Oh, I was kind of. Oh, whoa, whoa! That's Dave. No, yeah, I said Moralfo. I meant Dave. Dave went way off there. I think maybe he just hit the grass on the entry. I don't think Hugh pushed him off or anything. But yeah. The Now there's absolutely nothing happening except my game lagging. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to check my internet. I'm sorry. Okay, my internet should be fine. Doesn't mean it is fine, but it should be fine. Um, let's go here. Look at Hugh. Arrow actually got past Hugh, but Arrow has 6-second penalty. Same as Squallop, not cooking. The Hugh probably just waiting for the main straight to pass Arrow, maybe pull away from Arrow. I mean, I wouldn't risk fighting too much with Hugh if I were Arrow, as Moralfo is into the pits, and that leaves Ghost Rider to be leading this race. I don't think Ghost Rider has led many tier 2 races. Not to be mean or anything, but I don't think so. Hugh not passing Arrow, but yeah, as I was saying, I would be careful if I were Arrow, because Hugh is fighting for the championship. So maybe there will be quite a harsh penalty if he crashes into Hugh. As the track is drying and DRS is enabled, that's a sign that Hugh and Arrow and everyone in the top 4 has stayed out too long. They should have pit by now. Absolute masterclass by Moralfo this. I completely forgot that I was gonna dry. But anyway, we carry on as the track now looks incredibly dry, and Moralfo has gained a lot of time on these slow people. If they don't pit now, I think they have some problems. Yep, they are pitting as normal people. Let's look at this. Moralfo is passing everyone by a mile on the hard, so he's looking to finish this race without another pit stop. Let's see, will anyone else? Arrow, interesting, he's still on the inters. I don't think he should have realized by now that the track is dry. Maybe hoping to make up some positions, thinking he can't get worse. And that's probably true. But yeah, so Moralfo going on the hards, hoping to finish this race on the hards. And then Matt, Squallop and Ghost Rider thinking the hards will not make it for 20 laps. So they've opted for the medium tire. As Wobby pit for inters and had to pit again now to mediums. But since test wheel is out, it's gonna be guaranteed points to everyone who finishes now. Which means it's gonna be very hard for Hugh to lose this championship. Unless Moralfo gets the fastest lap here. He does. Will Ghost Rider take it away from him? That's the question. Ghost Rider didn't take it. No one has taken the fastest lap from Moralfo yet. Maybe Matt. He does. So Moralfo will not finish this race on with the fastest lap, even if he wins. Which means Hugh needs P7 to win the championship. If Hugh gets P8, he's losing the championship. That's crazy. Vabo, why are you so in love with these penalties? Yeah, Moralfo is gonna cruise to victory today, it seems. Unless, of course, there is a safety car. As Moralfo briefly got the fastest lap there until Ghost Rider and then Squallop stole it with cold hands. Yeah, cold with cold hands. That's the new saying. Let's look at the constructors. So constructors, Ferrari is last. Okay, for real. Ferrari is P1 and leading by 42 points over Red Bull, which means Red Bull will not overtake them, and Ferrari is Tier 2 Constructors Champion. Yeah, and then Aston Martin is leading. No, McLaren is leading ahead of Aston Martin by 4 points. Which means Aston Martin's gonna get P3 in the championship as it stands. Mercedes is P5 and will not change. Williams, no, never mind actually. Williams is P6 with 74 points. Which is 11 points less than Mercedes. But Williams are gonna jump up to P5 in the constructors. So that's good for Williams, not so good for Mercedes. But let's look at this fight now. As Wobby McQueen gets the fastest lap, and I don't know what's happened to Squallop. But Squallop is no, never mind. I think I'm just blind. He is gaining on Ghost Rider, which he is looking at a possible P2 today, unless he has too many penalties. He has. Okay. Squallop is gonna need a miracle to finish P2, but we roll with it. We just hope and pray for Squallop. Maybe for Hugh and Moralfo as well. For they're actually fighting for the championship, so maybe. As that looks like an off track for Hugh. He's got to be careful, Hugh. He's in net P5 at the moment, which is enough for him to win the championship. Poor Hugh. He's looking so good in the sprint and then just absolutely cooked it in the race. As we're a little bit over halfway through this race. And I'm very tired, and this is gonna be a long half. Okay. Let's focus. 110% focus for 14. Yeah, I'm tired. 14 laps now. I will not miss a single overtake. Not as if there are a lot of overtakes here, but I'll not miss any of those that are happening. But at the moment, this is the closest fight on track, and this is not very close. That's the problem. And Squallop is actually gaining very fast on Ghost Rider. I believe that's 2 seconds in 2 or 3 laps. No, 1 or 2 laps. That's very impressive from Squallop as he sets the fastest lap. Let's have a look at the fastest laps. Yeah, he got the fastest lap by an absolute landslide. He is cooking. I'll say it until it happens. He should be tier 1. It's just not fair for tier 2, honestly. He's not even raced every race this season, and he could have won the championship technically, I think, last time. Like, he was still in championship fight last race, I think. Or, yeah, something like that. Anyway, Squallop shouldn't be tier 2. Yeah. Let's have a look at Squallop here, actually. See if he gets past Ghost Rider. He probably will, let's be honest. But then he has to gain 9 seconds on Moralfo. Basically he needs a second a lap for the rest of the race to get P1 here. Can he do it? Maybe. Do I think he'll do it? No. Especially not if he can't even get past Ghost Rider. But they're gaining a lot on Matt Pryor, who's just chilling in P4. A very lonely race for him. But that's his fault. Tires, bro. Chill out, bro. Nothing special with these tires. Yeah. So as we can see, Moralfo is just gonna win because his tires are gonna be faster for the rest of the race than the mediums. But Squallop is still in for P2 if he can get past, which I'm starting to doubt because Imola is a very hard track to overtake. Is he sending it? A diabolical dive bomb by Squallop, but he made it stick, and now he's probably gonna pull away, given his pace. Let's go to Hugh again. As Arrow has now... No, I was gonna say he's repassed Hugh. I don't think he ever was behind Hugh. We're not used to seeing the leading Red Bull be in P6. If test rule was P1, then this would probably be realistic. To real life, obviously. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. As Squallop has already built a 2-second gap now to Ghost Rider, so this is probably going to be a very comfortable, okay, not comfortable, but semi-comfortable P2 for Squall Up, as Ghost Rider is proven to not be much of a challenge for Squall Up, although very few people are in Tier 2. Yeah. Let's go back to Hugh. Hugh is very interesting in this race. Championship leader in P6. P5 actually. Going for the move, making the move before the corner, and not losing any time because of it. Very cheeky. Only 9 laps left now, finally. I understand darkness now. Commentating when you're tired is yeah, it's something else. Will he catch Matt? That's the question, really. His arrow is not gonna catch Hugh, probably, I would guess. That's my assumption. This race is so boring. I'm almost falling asleep here. Well, we'll just follow this battle a little bit as I'm going to the toilet. I am back. As I think before I left, I saw a Mercedes standing still in turn 1, so arrow probably went off. Honestly, couldn't be me. As arrow is still very close to here. Arrow has gotten way faster since earlier. I remember him being like tier 3 or 4 and being like mega slow, but now he's cooking. Like he's keeping up with the championship leader. That's nothing to. Yeah, that's nothing to. That's very impressive from Arrow. Maybe I'll see him in tier 1 in not so long. Squall Up, absolute cookfest, is only a second. Let's watch this first. The DRS seems to be way more effective for these cars than in real life. Because these guys are passing each other with ease on the main straight. Or maybe the DRS zone is longer, I don't know. But let's watch Squall up here. Absolute cooking. Gained 7 seconds on Moralfo through this race, which is quite a lot. That's 3/10 a lap. Yeah, about 3/10 a lap. This is gonna be interesting to watch. Very interesting. Oh. Now the question isn't whether Squallop will win, because we know he won't. It's whether. Whoa, 9 seconds of penalties. That's crazy. So he is lucky that Hugh and, as we see this, Hugh and Arrow are fighting, passing with DRS. Squallop is very lucky that the hard runners are fighting each other, or else he would be in trouble. But he seems to not be in trouble, barely, and he will keep his P2 even with a 9-second penalty. Am I allowed to just bring a commentator with me for the final laps? I don't know if Darkness is here at the moment. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll go for it. Hello? You're on stream. 9. Yeah, okay, you're commentating with me now. Do you... No, you're not in the lobby. Oh. Okay. Well, then it's definitely fine. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think they can hear you. No, you can't. Okay, nice. Very good. Then I can be in VC with whoever I want. Very nice. Yeah. I can't watch... Okay, I think maybe the stream ended. I think the stream ended. There's no way. No, it is not. Of what? For me, it ended. Is it live for you? What the? Yeah, for me it doesn't. No, there it is. No, it's not. Yeah, mine is not working. There it is. Yeah, I don't know why they can't hear you. That's too bad. Ba-do-ba-ba-ba. Darkness, be quiet. Honestly, that's darkness. There's no way that isn't darkness. Okay, let's see some racing. Big boss man darkness. Racing status is Squall is not cooking because he's 4 seconds behind. And that's the update. Let's see now. Oops. There we go. So something has happened to Squallop. Is he disconnected? Possibly. He's not disconnected. uh, he is disconnected, I think. No. Check P1. I saw. Nothing is happening with P1. But maybe we should invite Squall up just in case. But that's unfortunate. He's lost P2 now to Ghost Rider. Probably not P. If he joins the lobby, he'll probably still be on the podium. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he's definitely disconnected. What? Let me just. Are you disconnected? Oh, you're just bad. Yes. Oh. Okay, I found the issue. He is half a lap down on fuel. That's why. I joined this VC. Don't worry about it. So Squall up. He's either not. Yeah, Squall up is either not finishing or finishing P5 or yeah P5. Let's watch Arrow and Hugh for the final lap. No, this is yeah for the final lap. Yep, Arrow going for a move. Not sure why, because he has a 6-second penalty, so he will not gain anything. Hmm. I think maybe Squallop was hoping for a safety car. Took the risk. Didn't pay off. As he's actually moving so slow that he's ghosted. And there's a yellow flag, and he is in low fuel mode. Nah. That's okay. Let's watch. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, he was cooking. Uh, yeah. You sure about that, bro? Yeah. You're still in the championship, but it's not very impressive. This from Squall Up, as he will finish P7 or P8. That's uh yeah. Squall Up P2 to P8. That's crazy. But yeah, he is the champion of Tier 2 in Season 9. And Ferrari Constructors Champion, no one cares. Um, yeah, GG's to everyone, except maybe the one who ran out of fuel. There he is. That's crazy, Squall Up. That. Oh, what is this?
Yippee.
Squall up. You wanna say why you ran out of fuel? Why did you underfuel?
Um, wait.
Okay, bro doesn't know.
My sources for fuel were extremely wrong. My plan was just wait. Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. My plan was just to sit behind Ghost Rider and just use it because I was like, okay, let me push the Ghost Rider, and then I can just keep up with him, and then I don't know, just save more fuel with him. And then after 2 laps, I was bored, and I was like, oh, you know what? I can probably catch Moralpha. I caught Moralpha, and then uh, I kind of like shifted to eighth gear too early before the DRS detection zone, and I went out of DRS. And since then, I was just sitting in like eighth to sixth to seventh gear.
Yeah. So
Just
you had a skill issue.
no,
Yeah.
no. My first stint, I had wing damage on as well.
Okay. I'll let it slide, bro. I'll let it slide. Let's see if anyone else wants an interview.
Oh, but
Me.
also, I I did 1 lap when I first started my practice. I did 1 lap and I did a 14.4, which is 3 tenths quicker than Moralpha's pole time.
I mean, pull time wasn't that quick though, was it?
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Oh, but like throughout the whole sprint race, I was just uncomfortable. I was just not prepared.
Well, yeah.
Yikes.
Too bad.
Hey, I'm on stream now again. Now they can hear me, man.
Yeah, I know. I
Yes,
changed it.
thank you all for the support. We've won the constructors. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ah,
Big shout out to Skull Up for carrying, I mean, Verse for carrying us.
I,
That's
I've
crazy.
done. Yeah, I've done like.
We're just waiting for Hugh. Maybe get an interview. If it doesn't join soon, I'm gonna end this stream. But yeah, now the season is over for Tier 2, and Hugh is the champion, and Ferrari is the Constructors champion, as there is Hugh. Let's hear from Hugh. Hello, Hugh.
Hello.
How was that race for you and the season?
I mean, it was an alright race. Good recovery, but I didn't really do as much as I'd like in the race just to keep it smart and not risk anything.
Yep, sounds smart. And you were kind of unfortunate in turn one, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened there?
So just turn one, I'm going in on the outside curb, and then the Williams comes over and just hits us off.
Let's. I'm gonna drag Moralfo in, see what he thinks. Hello, Moralfo.
Hello.
What happened there in the race? You won it, I think,
Yes, I did.
and you were just cruising, weren't you?
Actually, yes. First corner, I don't know what happened behind me. All I see is I was coming out of turn three, and only Ghost Rider was behind me. After that, 6 or 7 seconds. So yeah, I did cruise home.
Nothing special at all this race.
No, it was my finest race in the whole I don't know, game. Maybe I was so consistent about I don't know 5 tenths of lap on the dries every single time. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I couldn't do any better than this.
Yeah, very nice. Just unfortunate that Hugh didn't blender this race for you.
Well, for me it is, but yeah, I didn't really give much of a chance for myself, but I still did a maximum points, apart from the fastest lap, so I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. That's as I said. That's the season over. No more races. Hugh champion and Ferrari champion. And yeah, now it's just to wait for season 10 on F1 24. Bye bye.